Today, I'm going to a celebrity Hollywood party, and you're coming with me. But wait, before we get there, let me take you back to just before I left for the party. I was getting ready for the party when I saw something in Arnold Schwarzenegger's hand. I took a closer look, and it was a letter from Arnold Schwarzenegger challenging me to pretend to be staff and serve drinks at the party. And I thought to myself, challenge accepted. Only there was one small issue. I lost my phone and the tickets to enter the party. So now let's fast forward to where we are right now. This right here is the face of someone who's pretending like they know what they're doing, but in reality has no idea what they're doing. But come on guys, we're gonna make this work. All I know is the party is somewhere on Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know the exact location because that was on the past, which I love. So my first challenge is to find the venue. I thought maybe the party was here in the TTL theater, but they were just doing theater things with a screening of a movie, so no luck, no party here. So I moved on, and I think I found it. I found the party. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna try and walk in. This is fine. Just think you're meant to be there. So security stopped me. Please don't send me to jail. Just say you need the restroom. No, that won't work, brain. What did he say? Wait, what did he say? I don't know what he said. My brain was talking too loud and I wasn't paying attention. But he sent me away and I have no idea where to go. What if he sent me to jail? What if I need to Uber to a completely different spot? I don't know, but we're gonna keep on walking here. Let's see if we can find it. It's kind of nice here, not gonna lie. It's actually pretty nice here, but come on, stay focused. We need to find the entrance to this place, and I'm just so nervous because I don't know if they're gonna let me into the party because I don't have any passes. And what if they kick me out? What if maybe I'm not dressed appropriately? Because I don't remember if there was a theme for this party. But just then, Checkbeard pointed out an entrance and said to walk in. Why am I in this mess? Well, I was having difficulty getting into the car. Here I am with my friend Peruvian TV star sensation, Alexia Barnechea, and I was trying to show her the correct way to get into a car. Oh yeah! I was so proud of myself. I'm in the car. Woohoo! This is how you do it. But then Alexia ended up showing me her way to get into the car. And well, I actually thought it ended up being a bit more efficient than mine. So I wanted to give it a try. So I tried to do it her way. I got up onto the roof of the car, and then I went through the roof inside the car, and then right here, boom! This is where I lost the passes. Boom! This is where I lost the passes. This is so sad to watch. I had no idea what I had just done and how much trouble I caused my future self. But snap back into it. We've actually managed to get inside. We're in the party. Checkbeard had to stop filming so we wouldn't look sus, and he followed right behind me into this party. I can't believe we've actually made it inside. Okay, focus. I need to blend in and serve drinks. But wait, it was at this point where things got serious in my brain. This was not just any party. This was Aaron Brown's party. Aaron has been known in the industry for a long time as a child music prodigy. He's grown to develop skills using different instruments, styles, moods, genres, vibes. On top of all of that, he's also pretty hot with fashion and has his own clothing style. And he's also the son of George Brown from Kool and the Gang, one of the most iconic bands ever in the entire world, ever, of all time. But Aaron's made it himself as an acclaimed artist. He's developed his own style and his music with his vision. He is so talented, and he's definitely one of the talents that's gonna blow up faster than my bank account when I'm online shopping at 2 a.m. Faster than popcorn in a microwave getting struck by lightning. Faster than my battery percent dropping from 20% to, oh no, not again. But guys, now that I've introduced Aaron, I'm just realizing that security is likely super heavy here. And if I get caught, I'm gonna be in trouble. Like, really big trouble. But let's try not to think about that right now. Come on, I've identified the drinks area, and if I can sneak into the drinks area, maybe I can serve some drinks and complete the main challenge. Challenge 3, serve drinks. And time is essential here. I don't have the party pass, and I don't want to be stopped and get in trouble. So, I've come up with a plan. If I take off my coat, maybe I'll blend in more and I'll look more like staff. Maybe. So I'll just take off my coat and I'll just put it right here. Wait. No, should I take it with me? I'll just stand here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm just happy to find the drinks table, I think. That's some good news. Wait, I'm gonna put my coat behind the drinks area as if I work there. That seems smart. Brain, is this good? Are we doing this right now? I think we are. I think this is it. Boom! Challenge complete. Whilst getting myself acquainted to the drinks and all that glorious ice, I was ushered over to a lady, and I thought it was the end. I didn't know why the lady wanted to see me, and I furiously pointed at Checkbeard for help. Sorry, Checkbeard, but Turns out she was a celebrity fashion blogger and knew me. I've modeled for Diesel and won their global talent competition, the ultimate talent contest of all talent contests, and I won for being the most flexible person in the world. And she wanted to interview me and find out about my look for tonight. On my face today, I'm wearing Maybelline Fit Me Natural Concealer, which you can get from Ulta, Maybelline Fit Me and Poreless Powder, which you get from Ulta, Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer, get from Target, Makeup Revolution Blush from Ulta, and a Makeup Revolution Highlighter, also from Ulta. My eyes, I use the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise eyeshadow palette, which you can get from Ulta, with the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, which you can also get from Ulta, topped off with the Maybelline Sky High Mascara from Ulta. My lips, I'm wearing lipstick from Smashbox Cosmetics in the shade Disorderly, which you can get from Ulta. All the products that I just named will be linked in this video, so you can click on it and find the details. I finished the interview and explained my look, and it was actually really fun. The lady was super nice, and I'm super happy to have met her, and I could feel my nervousness disappearing, because I was pretty scared I was gonna get kicked out. This turned out great. And then after this, I was taken back outside to the red carpet for some publicity shots. Because I'd snuck in, I didn't get any, but they wanted to take some shots of me, so they took me back outside so we can get some photos. Snap, snap, snippity, snap, snap. We got some photos, and then I did another interview. And guys, after this, it got me thinking. All of the event organizers have been so nice. They've been so nice this whole time, and I was starting to feel really bad with all the lies that I was coming up with and sneaking into the event. I just felt so bad. All of this is circling my head over and over again. It was at this point where I realized, looking back on everything that's happened, even though I didn't have my passes, I was still on the guest list. It made me think, we've all been there, heart racing, stomach sinking, that moment when you realize you've made a mistake. Maybe you've lost your ticket, forgotten something important, or taken a wrong turn. And in that split second, a choice appears. Do you panic? Please don't send me to jail. Do you make up a story? Just say you need the restroom. Or do you do the right thing and tell the truth? At this point, with everything circling in my head, I decided to do the right thing, and I explained to the staff that I lost my passes and I just snuck in. So that's why I hadn't done any of the red carpet photos. And guys, honesty takes courage. It's not always the easiest path, but it's always the right one. And when you admit a mistake, you're not just owning up to what happened. You're showing responsibility, integrity, and strength of character. But now, finally, after I've got this weight off my shoulders, it's time to get back to this party stress-free and enjoy Aaron Brown and his music and fashion. So I went back inside, and bruv, it looked awesome. The lighting had changed, and the vibe levels in this room was off the chart. We got the purple lighting going on, we got the music going on, and I took a seat in front row to get ready to watch the fashion show that was about to happen. And whilst this was happening, I was looking around the room, vibing extremely hard. It was great. And I noticed a DJ setting out who was busting out some epic tunes. But seeing the DJ there made me remember about my DJing past. I was chilling one day when I met viral DJ sensation Cameron, and he was DJing, and it sounded awesome. I wanted to get a taste of this DJing life. I'd never DJed before, but I wanted to put a twist on it. So I got up a chair, and then I did a forearm stand on the chair. So I bent my legs over my head, and then I started DJing. And trust me, this sounded epic. Like, this was some of the best DJing you've ever heard, but I can't play any of it because it will get copyrighted. So just imagine how epic this sounded right here. Yeah, feel that beat. Boom, boom, boom. I promise we're not bopping our heads to the sound of nothing. Trust me, there is a beat here, and it sounds good, guys. I'd say I did a pretty good job for my first try. But anyways, let's get back to this party. And the runway is about to start. The models came out in extreme style, dripped out from head to toe, wearing outfits that Aaron had picked out down the runway. It was really amazing. There were so many different cool styles. I watched the whole runway show, and then I decided it's time to do a little bit of tomfoolery. I found this piano with some cool decoration on top. I went to the front of the piano and I found a stool. And then I decided to go up onto the stool and to do a handstand. I can't lie, the stool was quite wobbly, so I was low-key hoping the stool wouldn't collapse and I'd just fall on my face. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and I did the handstand. I did a handstand, then I went into a split handstand, and I think people thought I was quite strange for doing this, but Oscar remained unfazed. Bro was not trying to break his mewing streak, and I've got to say, it paid off. He does have a pretty chiseled jawline. But anyways, I finished with a handstand, and then I came down from the piano, and everyone there was super cool. They were all so nice. Everyone was super great vibes, and this was really fun to do. So now that I'm down from the piano... Huh? Bro, wait. Didn't I just say I came down from the piano like 20 seconds ago? Keep in mind, I've shortened this clip down so it's more entertaining. In real time, I got ready to come off that stool about 50 seconds ago. How was it taking me this long to jump off of the stool? Was I actually scared of the height? Why am I still up on the piano? Was I like looking down at the approximate 12 inches from the ground? Like, oh, this is gonna be like a tricky one to get down. Like, I was just upside down. Why are you thinking that just take one step down? Do I have a fear of heights that I don't know about? Because I don't recall it taking this long to get down from that stool. Finally, we did it. I jumped down. Finally. It literally looked like I was prepared to go skydiving right there. Prepared to jump out of a plane in the sky. Like, what was this for? At least I got down. But anyways, let's move on, because Aaron's performing his new album in the other room. So let's get over there right now. Look at all those balloons. They kind of look like jellyfish. Looks pretty epic. But here we are in the room, about to watch Aaron perform. I'm super excited, as you can tell by this super close-up shot of my face. And then Aaron came out and he started performing, and this show was actually incredible. Like, it was really, really incredible from start to finish. Every song was a banger, and the performance was amazing. Because it was so cool, I really wanted to record it, so I went and I reached for my phone to find it wasn't there. Because earlier that day, remember, I lost the ticket and my phone, which got me wondering, how did I lose my phone? Think, brain, think. What could I have possibly done that would have lost me my phone? What did I know. Earlier that day, I was filming with my friend Abud. We went to Trader Joe's and I did a move called the frontwards backwards. It's called the frontwards backwards because my legs are moving frontwards, but my face is facing backwards. And Abud was in front of me doing a move called the lombriz. I don't even understand what's happening here. Like, he's doing a sideways worm on his back, but we were doing this outside. Then we went inside Trader Joe's, Abud lombriz, and I did some moves in the back. Now, I want you to pay close attention, because I think either I lost my phone here doing these moves, or a minute later we went outside and Abud lombrized in front of Trader Joe's and I did some moves in the back. And here could be candidate number 2 where I lost my phone. So what do you think? Do you think I lost my phone inside or outside Trader Joe's? I wouldn't be dancing so happy here if I had known what had just happened. I should probably stop putting things in my pockets whilst filming videos, but I'll learn that one day. But now I know where the phone went, let's get back to this party. Aaron had finished performing, so I went to the other room to do a little bit more of tomfoolery. And this is where I met super huge, incredible, amazing superstar celebrity legend Ray Charles Jr. I loved Jamie Foxx playing his dad, Ray Charles, who was one of my favoritist artists ever in the whole wide world, ever. Like, Ray Charles was not just a musician. He was a force of nature, a genius who blended soul, jazz, blues, gospel, and country into something the world had never heard before. He was blind but visionary and an absolute musical legend. So meeting Ray Charles Jr. was pretty awesome. After meeting Ray, I did a little bit of a flexi dance performance in front of him. Boom, I went up into a forearm stand, then I did a little bit of a twist-a-rooney, then did a walkover, then did a little chair over here, and Barros bounce. And then this is when I started wondering why I didn't take my heels off before I did this, because these heels have zero flexibility. They're kind of just like bricks taped to the edge of my heel, and they stopped me from moving as gracefully as I wanted, which was a bit of a downer. Definitely not super flexy in this. I could barely move my body, but still loads of fun doing this, and it was so cool to meet Ray Charles Jr. and he was so nice. This was such an amazing moment, and it got me thinking about this whole day, how it all started when I lost my tickets and I was hiding from the party because I didn't want anyone to know that I had snuck into the party, and I was living behind a lie, and finally I came clean and I told the truth. And now I've had such an incredible day, watching Aaron perform live, goofing off, meeting incredible people. This has just been such a great day, and it all happened because I came clean and told the truth. Here's the thing, people recognize honesty, they respect it. More often than not, you tell the truth, you'll find kindness in return. A lost ticket can be replaced, a mistake can be fixed, but good character, that's something that lasts forever. So the next time you make a mistake, big or small, remember, it's not about avoiding failure, it's about standing tall, owning your choices, and proving that character always shines through. Do the right thing, even when it's hard, because that's what truly defines who you are. But with that being said, let's get back to enjoying this party. So I finished up performing. And then I moved on and I met this girl named Jazzy, who's a singer from Canada, and she was so nice. We were talking for a while, and then I asked her if she wanted to film a video with me, where basically she just needed to do an arm wave with a water bottle and then give me the water bottle, then I was going to just do something. I didn't tell her what I was going to do at this point in the video, so we can get her real reaction. So I took the water bottle, I did a body weight, and then I collapsed backwards.
Oh my god, she's gonna break!
So so that's how that prank went. I think this was a prank well done. Jazzy and her family were really cool. It was really nice speaking to her. And then the event asked if they could film me. So I got ready to do a little flexi dance. I started off with some isolations and animations, then I went backwards into a chair. I hit a Barros bounce, then I dropped to my knees and transformed into a transformer. Then I did a little twisteroo over here. And at this point, I was feeling pretty grateful that I actually remembered to take off my non-flexible heels. Yes, no shoes means I can move better. And I was much happier with this performance. Let's go. My brain remembered something for once. I did a little alien forearm stand, came up, and then I did the middle split, did a little spinneroo into heads and tails, and then started frontwards backwardsing, pivoting on one spot. I was just going around in a circle. I got up, and then I animated and did a little boogie and skipped off. Whoop-de-woo. And then this happened. Guys, I'm not very good with my spatial awareness. I'm super clumsy, and I miss a lot of the things that happen around me. And so this amazing camera guy held out his hand for a high five. And then it almost looked like I was dodging the high five. I went left, I went right, and then bro had to play off the high five like he wasn't trying to give me a high five because I left him hanging. How did I not see that? His hand was right there, and I've only just seen this high five looking back at this footage, and I feel so bad. I just want to give him a high five now because I love high five. Thank you, camera guy, for giving me a high five. My brain is too slow. How does it miss these things? His hand was right there, and I ignored it. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry to the cameraman. After this disastrous moment happened, Aaron's mum came and got me to go and meet Aaron and to go up to the stage. And so she was taking me down towards the stage, and I was thinking in my mind, I need to improve my spatial awareness. So I thought back to a time when I was with my friend, TV personality, stunt woman, and dance teacher extraordinaire, Tina Rusin. And she was teaching me a trending dance. Let's get back to that memory right now. So here she was teaching me the dance moves and... Wait, hold up. She isn't teaching me any dance moves in this. This is the wrong memory. I flashed back to the wrong memory. This isn't gonna help my spatial awareness. I'm walking into a wall. Oh no, this isn't helping me at all. I get so discombobulated. I once forgot my own birthday. Then I panicked when people threw me a surprise party because why were all these people in my house? Okay, I've got to snap back to reality and hope everything's okay. I walked to the stage, then I met Aaron. We got some photos together on stage right here with this cool lighting, cool background. We got these pictures, and then we played a little bit of a copy me challenge game. This was round 1, standing swan. I did a standing swan, and then it was Aaron's turn. Aaron didn't just throw a launch party today. He orchestrated a cultural takeover. The beat, immaculate. The fashion, flawless. The vibes, unstoppable. The copy me challenge, But to be fair, he still did better than 99.999% of the population. I'd say this was a pretty great attempt. Then we played a little bit of a pass it on challenge, where Aaron improvised some dance moves and then passed it on to me, and then I did some dance moves too. But I can't lie, guys, the music was pretty loud here, so it was pretty hard to communicate with each other over the loud noise. I call this move sweep the floor. That spot on the stage is sparkly clean now. But anyways, I got up, I passed it back on to Aaron, and Aaron pulled out some clean dance moves. These moves were fire. Basically, guys, we just went back and forth like this. It was loads of fun. This was such a fun day. This was amazing. But I almost felt like I was forgetting another thing, but I couldn't quite place my mind on what I was forgetting. But I'm sure it's fine.